representing Hofstra tonight, head coach Larissa Anderson and student athletes Sarah Edwards and Sophie Dindol. Coach, if you would please make an opening statement.
It's a long day. Pretty emotional right now, ending the way we did. But I'm just so proud of this team and our seniors, our 7 seniors, and just what they've done and how they represent our program and our university. And I can't say enough about them. I mean, they give everything that they have to this program, and I'm just really proud of them.
Take questions for the student athletes at this time. Somebody's got a question for the student. That's great.
At any point did y'all feel like fatigue became a factor in this game, having to play back-to-back games with only about 30-minute rest? Do you think fatigue ever became a factor in this ballgame?
I don't think it did. I think we played our hearts out and we left everything we could on the field. At no point did we think about fatigue ever. So.
I think that we do a good job of turning the switch back on when it's time to play again. You know, we had some downtime to sit and relax and everything, but when it's go time, you know, we don't care.
Talk a little bit about the mindset of being down 3-0 and then rallying and taking the lead. I mean, obviously, didn't give up at that point when you got behind early.
Just having confidence in each other, playing for each other, playing for our pitchers, because Sophie and Cornell did do a great job and they did what we expected of them. So just waiting for our opportunities to strike.
Sophie, we'll go back to the first game for a minute, and perfect game. I know it's hard to think about that game now, but what were you feeling in that first game?
I just felt on, and I felt that I threw my best stuff, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without the team behind me. So it's really a team effort in every sense. So.
Anything else for the student athletes? You don't go. Take questions for Coach Anderson. Okay.
Just as a coach, have you ever before been in a kind of situation with these kind of stakes that's swung kind of emotionally sort of that much?
Between the 2 games, yeah, quite a bit. And I've been in that situation, but I'm not the one playing the game. And the players have to experience it. And you think back where this team was a year ago and 2 years ago, they've come a long way. And they competed very, very hard. And winning our conference championship and competing the way we did today, which is why it's so tough, because they give everything they have all the time. And you look at our 7 seniors, and they're never going to play again. And I think that's what's so hard about it. It's not the loss, it's the fact that these girls can't play the game that they love. And they work so hard day in and day out to be able to have this opportunity. And to see them give everything they have, which makes me just so proud in who they are and what they represent. So I roundabout sort of way I answered your question, but it is emotional because you give everything you have to what you're doing, and that's all I want for them when they graduate from Hofstra, to give everything that they have the same way they do on the field and everything that they do in life.
Coach, obviously tough for the seniors as it's their last game, but for the underclassmen coming back next year, does this maybe give them something that you'll talk about at some point?
Oh, absolutely, because we had Sophie as a freshman to be able to experience this environment and playing at this level, and then Cornell being a sophomore for her first time competing in this environment at this level, and even the kids on the bench, where it gets them to where now they're hungry and they know what they're playing for. Because you can always talk about it as a coach, but until they actually get to experience it, they don't really know what they're playing for. So it's gonna make them hungry to get back here again, and then they're gonna educate the incoming freshmen for next year that this is what we do and this is why we do it.
I guess after you take a lead, do you kind of expect a counterpunch from South Carolina is going to be able to kind of come at some point, and what kind of stands out when you look at sort of their fight to be, you know, where they were and kind of do what they did?
At this level, anybody can come back at any time. So we know, and our pitchers know that, I mean, Cornell threw, and you guys probably know better than I do, 100 and something pitches. So 100 and something times the game is on the line. And if she leaves the ball and she makes one mistake, we know that the ball can be hit out of the ballpark. And unfortunately, she made one mistake at a very critical time in the game. And that's unfortunate, but that's the level that we play at. So yes, we know at any time, and it could be the first pitch of the game, and they hit a 2-run home run first inning. So at any time, the game could be on the line, and it could be in the first inning, and it could be in the 7th inning in a walk-off situation.
Any other questions for Coach? Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.